All right, so let's get started. Again, my name is Kent McMullen at the National Weather Service in Peachtree City. This is Thursday, December 20th for the weekly weather briefing. We have a few things to talk about, mainly affecting over the next couple of days. Let's go ahead and get started with that. Just going over some of the highlights, we are going to be expecting more rain through Friday, and some rivers could go into flood over the next few days. Yes, you see that word. Snow is possible in the mountains Friday night with some lingering precipitation as the main storm system exits. There will be another chance of rain or snow mix Sunday night, and I'll get into that a little bit later. Then for the beginning of the week, going into about midweek, including Christmas Day, a mix of sun, clouds, chance of rain each day next week. And of course, I'll have that Christmas Day forecast for you. So let's go on to the current conditions. We do have an area of low pressure sitting over the southeast that is pumping a lot of moisture up into Georgia. We're looking at rain that moved into the area overnight, continuing into today. We may have a little brief slowdown in the rain later this afternoon or this evening. But if you look to the northwest up in Missouri and Arkansas, you see a cold front that is moving to the southeast. That is going to move across Georgia late tonight going into Friday. This is going to bring in some colder air. This cold front is going to do a couple of things. One, it's going to help push this area of low pressure out, ending the rain across most of the area. However, there will be some lingering moisture across the North Mountains, and as that cold air moves into the North Mountains, you will see a mix of rain and snow, possibly changing into all snow later Friday night and into Saturday morning. I'm seeing somebody is not getting any audio. So if you give me a second, I'll check on that for just a second. Okay, it looks like everything is going accordingly. Is anybody hearing me on the phone? Can anybody write in? Okay, I see a yes. All right, we're good to go. Okay, so let's move on. Some of that, like I said, some of that rain is going to be changing over to some snow Friday night and into Saturday, mainly affecting the higher elevations. I'll get into that in just a second. So far, the rainfalls that we have had up until noon today, we've seen generally 1 to 2 inches across a good deal of the state, mainly from Columbus and Americas going up into the Gainesville and Athens area, with lesser amounts to the northwest and southeast. There's a little pocket of about 1.5 to 2 inches down around Taylor County, Crawford County. But there is more on the way, and this is the expected rainfall going into Friday and Friday night. We're expecting another area of rain that's going to increase late tonight into Friday morning. That's going to bring a little more widespread, a little more moderate rainfall into mainly North Georgia, where we're going to see an additional rainfall of 1 to 2 inches, with most of that falling across north and the northeastern part of our county warning area. Now, what is this going to do to our rivers? Currently, the only river that is in flood is Abbeville, and that is in minor flood. And with the additional rainfall, it is forecast to stay in minor flood into next week. Now, with the rainfall that we have been getting today and tomorrow, don't be surprised if you see a few other rivers and creeks go into minor floods. So those that are living in areas that are affected by flooding, you definitely want to stay tuned and check out our webpage for any possible river flood warnings. Now, like I was talking about, some light snow is possible Friday night. The storm system is going to be pulling out on Friday evening. That is going to end the precipitation for most of the area, except for the extreme north, where we're going to have what we call some wraparound precipitation. We're going to have some lingering showers across North Georgia. Then as that colder air comes in late Friday evening, that rain is going to start to get mixed with some snow. And then as the colder air continues to come in, we'll see that change into all snow across the extreme northeast mountains. Now, what you see on the graphic, there's generally an area of about 1/2 inch or less going from Ellijay, Blue Ridge, over to Blairsville and Hiawassee. Now, if you get up into the higher elevations, especially on the northwest facing mountain slopes, you could see up to 1 inch of snow possible. Now, what this is also going to do is we might have a little bit of black ice issues as those temperatures drop into the upper 20s and lower 30s late Friday night and Saturday morning. So there could be some slick areas up in the mountains coming Friday night and Saturday morning. There will be another chance of snow. We have another weak disturbance moving across north and central Georgia Sunday night, and this is going to bring just a chance of rain or snow across extreme North Georgia. Right now, we're looking at surface temperatures remaining above freezing, right around 35, 36 degrees, a little bit warmer across most areas. Probably the upper elevations could see temperatures around 33, 34, but at this time, for Sunday night, we are not expecting any accumulation. I can't rule out a little bit of dusting in the higher elevations, but right now we're not expecting any issues, impacts from any of the snow that could fall Sunday night. Then as we go into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going to have a weak, fast-moving disturbances that are going to be moving across the southern United States. This is going to bring a mix of sun, mix of clouds, and some low chances of showers each day through Wednesday. Fortunately, temperatures are going to be normal to just above normal each day. So after we get past Sunday night, early Monday morning, we can kind of rule out the threat of snow. It's going to be mostly some rain showers. So that's the good news if you are not a fan of snow. So bad news if you are a fan of snow. Sorry about that. Then as we go on to Christmas Day, we're looking at high temperatures at or above normal with temperatures in the 50s across North Georgia, even some low 60s across Central Georgia. Again, there's those low chances of rain with about a 25 to 30% chance of a shower across extreme North Georgia, and less as you get further south. So that winds it up for today's briefing. Just to summarize what we've gone through, more rain is expected Friday with an additional 1 to 2 inches, most of that again across the extreme northern part of the state and northeastern part of the state. As that storm system pulls out, some of that rain could change to light snow across North Georgia mountains with up to an inch accumulation, mainly in the higher elevations, the ridge lines, and northwest facing slopes. Because the temperatures will be dropping down to around freezing, a little bit lower, roads could become slick up in those mountains. We do have another rain-snow mix coming in Sunday night. Chances are low and little, if any, accumulation is expected. Then for going into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're looking at normal to above normal temperatures each day with a mix of rain, sun, and clouds each day. Christmas will have above normal temperatures and a chance of rain across North Georgia. That is it. The briefing page there is listed on there. It's already been uploaded. So I will unmute the lines, and if you have any questions, give me a chance to unmute things here. And okay, if you have any questions, please ask away.
Hey, this is Andy with Georgia JT. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can barely hear you. Go ahead.
Can you go back to the Saturday night forecast? The briefing isn't loaded up on the website yet, and I wanted to be able to look at that image again.
Okay. You said Friday night?
The Friday night. So Friday night, to go back over what you said, you're looking at a chance of an inch of snow in the North Georgia mountains, and then maybe a little bit on Saturday?
That'd be early Saturday morning.
Okay.
We're looking mainly most of that falling Friday night.
Okay. And then the slide where you were showing a little bit rain-snow mix, was that Sunday night?
Yes,
yeah,
that'd be
one.
Sunday night.
And are you looking at any on that one?
No, looking at little or no accumulation on that day, on Sunday night.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? All right. Well, I take it silence means that you all like what you saw, or maybe not, but no questions. So y'all have a Merry Christmas. We'll see y'all next week.
If I was close to you, I'd just come meet you.